Just now, Meghan Markle is reportedly furious. Why?
Because Prince William, in one quiet trip to Brazil, just obliterated one of her most vicious claims with nothing more than a hug. Remember when Meghan sneered on Netflix that William and Kate were overly formal, that hugs were jarring to him? Well, guess who just went full teddy bear with a stadium full of kids in Rio?
Spoiler, it wasn't Harry.
Today, we're ripping the mask off Meghan's victim act, using her own words, her own footage, and William's viral truth bomb. Buckle up. This is going to sting. Let's rewind to 2022. Meghan, perched on a Netflix throne, paints William as an emotional ice block. Quote, William found hugs jarring. She frames it like a cultural clash. Poor American girl just trying to spread love, met with British stiffness. Fast forward to November 2025. William's in Rio for Terra FC, his environmental campaign. What does he do?
He initiates hugs. He high-fives. He laughs so hard his eyes crinkle.
One kid literally climbs him like a jungle gym. The photos?
Crystal clear. The body language?
Zero insincerity. This isn't staged.
It's instinct.
William's been like this for years. Remember him consoling crying kids after Diana's death? Meghan's narrative just got torched by a 7-year-old in a soccer jersey. Here's the kicker. Meghan loves hugs when the cameras are on her. Look at this, Beyoncé?
Full embrace. Obama? Lingering squeeze. But watch her with William in 2018. She lunges in, he freezes.
His face? Pure get me out of here. Now, royal fans are connecting the dots. One viral comment nailed it. If you watch anyone hug Meghan, her reaction is exactly what she accused William of.
Pot, meet kettle, but it gets worse.
Meghan's own footage shows her mocking Kate for formal handshakes, then cut to Meghan curtsying to the Queen like she's in a period drama.
Consistency? Zero.
This isn't just hypocrisy.
It's projection.
She weaponized a moment William clearly hated, being hugged by her, and spun it into a royal flaw. Classic deflection. Let's talk attention.
Meghan's brand is attention. But in Brazil, William stole the spotlight without even trying. No PR team. No scripted tears. Just being there.
Royal watchers are savage. Meghan's acting like a 4-year-old in nappies who can't get her way.
Harsh? Maybe. True?
Look at the evidence. William's hug photos. 2 million views in 24 hours. Meghan's last relatable jam post? 40K. She's not mad William hugged kids.
She's mad he got the love she craves.
And when Meghan doesn't get her way?
Tantrums. Leaks. Netflix specials. Harry's not helping.
While William's building legacy, Harry's, what?
Podcasting about trauma? The contrast is brutal.
One couple's growing up. The other's stuck in 2018, clutching grudges like stuffed animals. Here's the core issue, maturity. William and Catherine don't need to trash anyone.
Their actions speak. They show up. They listen. They hug.
Meghan's response to being debunked?
Silence, so far.
But we know the playbook. Meanwhile, William's too busy doing the work. Terra FC isn't a photo op, it's a legacy project. Kids in Brazil will remember the future king who knelt to their level. Meghan wanted to be queen.
She'll never be Catherine. And that truth? It's eating her alive.
The public reaction has been overwhelmingly positive towards William. Fans have praised his kindness, suggesting that Meghan's claims have been publicly debunked. This backlash raises an essential point about accountability. If Meghan's portrayal of the royals is found lacking in truth, what does that say about her character? Body language experts have noted that William and Catherine consistently exude authenticity in their interactions. Meanwhile, Meghan's demeanor often conveys a sense of discomfort, as if she's playing a part rather than being herself. This raises the question, is Meghan's struggle with authenticity a reflection of her own insecurities? Critics have suggested that Meghan's anger towards the royal family stems from jealousy. William and Catherine's ability to connect with the public stands in stark contrast to Meghan's struggles to find her place. The narrative of the outsider versus the insiders is a compelling one, but it's becoming increasingly clear that Meghan's envy may be blinding her to the truth. Meghan often speaks about growth and maturity, yet her actions suggest otherwise. The immature behavior exhibited in her public appearances raises doubts about her true understanding of these concepts. If William and Catherine are the epitome of maturity, why does Meghan often resemble a child throwing a tantrum when things don't go her way? The images of William high-fiving and laughing with children quickly went viral, generating positive responses from royal supporters who noted his genuine compassion. This raises an essential point. While Meghan paints William as distant and overly formal, his actions suggest otherwise. The public's reaction indicates a growing sentiment that Meghan's claims are not only unfounded but also self-serving. Body language speaks volumes, and in the case of William and Catherine, their demeanor reflects sincerity. Observers have noted how their interactions with the public radiate warmth and authenticity, a far cry from the uneasy moments captured between Meghan and William. When Meghan hugs William, it's often perceived as awkward, hinting at deeper issues in their relationship. Does this not suggest that Meghan's criticisms of the royal couple stem from jealousy rather than genuine concern? Meghan's past comments about William and Catherine being overly formal and distant seem to stem from her desire for attention and acceptance within the royal fold. The fact that she often portrays herself as the victim, while the real narrative suggests a longing for the spotlight, is telling. Could it be that her criticism of the royals is less about them and more about her own insecurities? Many royal watchers have noted the maturity and grace with which William and Catherine approach their roles. In contrast, Meghan and Harry's public displays often come off as immature. Their tendency to air grievances publicly signals a lack of emotional growth. When William is seen engaging with the public, it's a testament to his commitment to duty, while Meghan's behavior raises questions about her understanding of royal responsibilities. Meghan and Harry's quest for fame and publicity has come at a significant cost. As they seek to redefine their roles outside the monarchy, they seem to be losing sight of the values that the royal family stands for. Their choice to focus on personal grievances rather than collective responsibilities tarnishes their image. This quest for individualism in a family that values tradition poses a fundamental contradiction. The royal family has long been a symbol of duty and service. Meghan's attempt to reshape this narrative to fit her story doesn't hold water when placed against the backdrop of royal history. The genuine warmth exhibited by William and Catherine is a reminder that the monarchy is not just about privilege but also about public service. Meghan's narrative, built on her experiences, lacks the weight of tradition and collective responsibility. In contrast, Meghan's attempts to paint herself as the victim appear increasingly desperate. The backlash against her claims suggests that the public is beginning to see through her narrative. Let's not forget the fact that the royal family, particularly William and Kate, have consistently displayed authentic connections with people. Their body language radiates sincerity and warmth, qualities that Meghan's critics argue she lacks. The fallout from Meghan's claims is significant. The media frenzy that follows her statements often overshadows the real issues at hand. This distraction tactic not only affects public perception but also shifts focus away from the genuine work and dedication that William and Kate exhibit. By continuously positioning herself as the misunderstood outsider, Meghan diverts attention from her own shortcomings. The narrative that she attempts to build is crumbling as William's actions resonate with the public's desire for authenticity. As she attempts to assert herself as a victim, it becomes increasingly apparent that her strategy may be backfiring.
Prince William didn't say Meghan was lying. He just hugged a kid.
And that simple act demolished her narrative.
The truth doesn't need a docuseries. It doesn't need tears. It just needs to be. Meghan's meltdown isn't about hugs. It's about relevance. And right now, she's losing. Badly. Drop your thoughts below. Is this the final nail in Meghan's victim coffin? Like if William's clapback made your day. Subscribe for more royal takedowns. This is the end of her fairy tale. And the kids in Brazil just wrote the last page.